Hello, this is Ruth Essex reporting for 40+Style, and today I'm going to give you 5 quick hints about items of clothing that are good for a pear-shaped body. Now, how do you know if you've got a pear-shaped body? The first thing is it's to do with your shoulders and your hips. Are your shoulders narrower than your hips? If they are, you are likely to be a pear-shaped body. You are a person who will tend to accumulate, if they put on any weight, it tends to go on their hips and thighs first. They have an enviable flat stomach because they tend to be longer in the torso, and they have narrow, sometimes sloping shoulders, but delicate toned arms and a smaller bust line. So if you've got narrower shoulders than your hips, you could quite well be a pear-shaped body. So what can I tell you? This is an A-line skirt. This is a really good shape to wear if you are a pear-shaped because it's got a deep pattern and it's random. So your eye isn't drawn to any particular spot. It's just your eye will move all over it. But the A-line shaping means that it skims over your hips and thighs. So it fits in at your waist and skims and goes out slightly. It is worth looking for skirts that are lined. Let me show you. There we go. The lining on the skirt means that if you have got some cling, the lining will cling to your body and the outer fabric will drape more nicely over it, so you'll get a smoother line from it. So if you're looking for skirts, an A-line one is going to be your friend. When it comes to trousers or jeans, you are going to be most flattered by a straight leg cut. Let me show you. These trousers are cut straight from the hip. So from the hip they fall straight down to the floor. They're as wide at the bottom as they are at the knee, and they are going to skim over your hip and thigh area. The skinny jean, where it clings all the way down, is not going to be so flattering on you, and it is going to draw more attention to your hip and thighs. The boot cut is an example of a jean shape that will flatter you because, again, they're cut more generously on the thighs, go in slightly at the knee and go out again. But as a general rule, if you're looking for trousers and you are a pear shape, aim for the straight leg. That will give you the most drape and the easiest flow. You are trying to balance your body when you're a pear shape, and instead of trying to make your thighs and hip area look smaller, you can do the opposite and broaden your shoulder line. Now, the striped t-shirt is your friend again, and this is a great example because you'll find that the stripes aren't into a separate sleeve here. There's no seaming, it goes straight across. And things that go straight across have a broadening effect. And this neckline is what, it's sort of between a boat and a scoop neck, but it is wide. It's not a V-neck, it's not shallow, it's wide across here. And that means that the eye will be drawn across the body, across this delicate décolletage area that is so beautiful, particularly on pear shapes. And even if you are bigger and carrying a few pounds, you'll find that I've never met anybody that carries weight in this area of their body, so it's always a flattering area to show off. So look for stripes and look for things with wide necklines. And because you do have such lovely shoulders, you can go for a bustier or a cropped, what do you call it? They used to call them boob tubes actually, but you can go for a bustier or a tight fitting top, anything that's strapless. If you are big busted, the strapless top can be a nightmare because it can be quite hard to find a supportive bra when you have got big breasts. If you've got smaller breasts, you will find it much easier to find a supportive bra, and therefore wearing one of these bustier tops is going to be more comfortable for you. Try and look for ones with boning in them. You can't usually see the boning because it's sewn into the lining, but a bustier top will show off those toned arms, this lovely décolletage area, and having your shoulders exposed is going to make your shoulders look broader. So in tops or in dresses, this is always going to be a good style for you. And my 5th top tip for dressing a pear shape is the long coat. Go for one that finishes around knee length. What this will do is a brighter colour will draw the eye. You don't have to wear in dark. You know, some pairs have had it ingrained into them, you must only ever wear black trousers, you must only ever wear dark things on the bottom. It's not true. You can use other tricks to draw the eye, and a bright coat is one of them. Because it is knee length, it draws the eye up and down the body. Double-breasted, not always helpful, but a single-breasted one certainly will have a line that draws down, especially if the buttons are shut. I'm going to show you on this one. And when you're looking for the shape of your coat, it's nice to have some seaming here at the sides, and what this will do is we'll draw it in slightly to your waist, where you've got a lovely little tiny waist on your pear shape. So slight shaping at the waist, not too much, because if it really kicks in, it will really kick out, and therefore it'll put more emphasis on your hips. But a slight shaping at the waist means you still get clothes underneath it. It gives you a lovely curve, and a knee length coat gives you the elongation effect, which is always very flattering. Now I have loads more hints and tips and a whole rail full of clothes here for another video I am doing for the 40+Style Club later today. Now there are loads more tricks and tips that I can give you on dressing a pear-shaped body, so if you want to know more about them, come over to the Style Club and you'll be able to see the longer video there. But if not, go and have a look at the article on 40+Style.com, and there's an article on how to dress for your pear-shaped body. If you've enjoyed it, please share with your friends, and I hope to speak to you soon. Bye.